In peace, may you rest. Never ever shoot below the neck. You a rookie, I'm a vet. That's why I got a Glock, you got it. Not checking, it's a chance. I flooded, I'm up at it.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Blinger here. Today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Mobile Season 3, and we're going to be talking about the top 5 guns I think you should be running if you want to do well ranked this season. We've seen a new gun that's on the list that came out in Season 3. We've seen some nerfs and we've seen some buffs that have definitely changed some of the gun skills that are out there. Especially in where they rank on their overall abilities. So if you want a chance to make it up to the Elite, Pro, Master, even the Legendary tiers, these are my top 5 picks with my loadouts, so let's get right into it. So first up in the number 5 spot, we have the PP19 Bison. This is the new gun for Call of Duty Mobile Season 3. It's a really good gun. It's jumped to the number 5 spot because it plays like the GKS, only it has added benefits. So if you like the GKS, you're really going to love this gun. It's got better mobility, it's got less recoil, and my favorite thing, it's got with the extended mag of 30 rounds, you have a 64 bullet clip. So even if you miss a few shots on the guy, it has enough mobility to allow you to reposition and still finish off that guy without having to reload. It's not the best mobility gun in the game, but it does have decent mobility. As you can see, I do have some attachments on it that lower its mobility a little bit. It's still an 81, but it does do really well. It kills in about 3 to 4 shots, and it's basically like running with an LMG in SMG form. So you're going to have plenty of chances to just slay out if you run this gun, especially on a smaller map. It's not going to be as mobile as, say, like the QQ9, but it's definitely going to be mobile enough to do what you need it to do. And that's why it's at the number 5 spot. Coming in at number 4 on the list is the Fennec. Now, this is probably going to be one that a lot of people question. You either love this gun or you hate this gun. This is a gun that has the fastest fire rate in the game, but also one of the lowest accuracies at only 24, and that's even with some attachments that are boosting it up to 24 accuracy. But with an extended mag and a fire rate of 111, the fastest in the game, at close quarters, this gun is going to melt. And if you're playing close quarters and other people are running shotguns, this gun is going to give you an advantage because it has a greater mid-distance range than those shotguns that have more devastating power at close range. So with this gun, you're going to be able to get shots off faster, do more damage from mid-range against those shotgunners. Plus, at 111 fire rate, you're going to be melting people. With an extended mag, you're gonna miss some shots, so you got to run the extended mag. It's very important. This loadout is made for mostly ADS spread, and for those of you that don't know, ADS spread is for when you have the reticle and how many shots miss that reticle. So aim, down, sight, spread. You really can't control that. It's something that you just have to know exists. So whether it be a percentage of those bullets that miss the red dot or where you're aiming, they'll go out a little bit of a percentage from exactly where you aim. So this loadout and a number of my loadouts, as you'll see, are geared towards reducing the ADS spread. But again, the Fennec is my number 4 pick just because of the fire rate, the mobility, and also at close range, you're going to melt people and you're going to be able to outgun those shotguns. The next gun we're going to talk about is going to be the first of 2 ARs that you're going to find on this list, and that's the DRH. This one came out a few seasons ago, and if you've run this gun, chances are you fell in love with it. As you see, I'm only at a level 41. I mainly was running it for Battle Royale. Then, out of nowhere, I picked it up in a ranked multiplayer match, and I fell in love with it, and I've been running it ever since. It's got really good mobility for an AR. It's very strong, very consistent, very low recoil. So if you're new to the game, I would definitely recommend this gun. The only thing I would add onto this that I don't have unlocked yet is the OTM magazine, which is going to take it from a 4-shot to a 3-shot kill. And then also the MIP light muzzle brake, which is going to take that accuracy from 70 to 77, just improving the gun even more. So this is a very good gun for anybody that's new to the game, or even if you just want to go slay out on like a hard point or a domination, something where you can control an area. This is going to be a really good gun for you to do that. So next we have the number 2 spot. Probably not a surprise to anybody for it to be the Man of War, the top AR on the list. This one runs very similar to the DRH, but the reason it bumps it to number 2, while it has less mobility, it does have a longer and more consistent 3-shot kill range. What it lacks for mobility, it makes up for in consistency and low recoil. This is a gun where if you're playing domination, you're playing hardpoint, something where you're controlling an objective, this is the gun that you're going to want to use for the simple fact that it's going to be so accurate and it's going to be so consistent for you to hold down an area. If you're going to be playing more of like a team death frontline type of thing where you're going to be pushing up and moving a lot, then I would go with the DRH. But if you're going to be holding an objective, this is the gun I would go for. It's more consistent. And again, it just depends on your playstyle on whether it's going to be the DRH or the Man of War that you go with. But for the fact that the Man of War is more consistent with the 3-shot kill, longer 3-shot kill range, it gets the bump to the number 2 spot. Now we've come to my favorite gun, the QQ9. This gun is my favorite, and now it's even better because of the Season 3 update. It received a damage buff, so it's even better. It's got really low recoil. It's got really good mobility. If you're the type of person that loves to move quick, this is going to be the gun that you use. It absolutely shreds. It's hard to keep up with if you see somebody using this gun. They probably look like they're just flying across the map. If you throw on the Ranger foregrip, you're not only going to be good at close range, but it's also going to give you the ability to even hit some of those mid to long range shots as well. So it really opens up your game, even on a long range to mid range map. This one is absolutely crazy to use on a small map, which is why I run the silencer on it, because you're going to be able to pick guys off, not give away your position, and keep on moving. It's an absolutely amazing gun. I recommend this fully to anybody, especially if you're really quick with your maneuvers and sliding and things like that. This is going to be the gun that you want to use. So there you have it, my top 5 guns that I'm running for Season 3 Call of Duty Mobile right now. Let me know in the comments below on what your loadout is, or if you don't really agree with my top 5. Do you have a different gun that you would have put in there? I can probably figure which one you guys don't agree with. But let me know in the comments below. If you've made it this far into the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, give us a like. It really helps us out. Thank you again so much for watching. My name is Blinger, and we'll catch you next time.